So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Matheus Nunes, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Schlotterbeck. Germany finding their passes. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Kimmich, steaming on goalwards. It's a good ball out wide. Trincao. Matheus Nunes. Portugal still without a single shot on target. And it's João Palhinha. And Mendes. Rafael Leao. Strong running down that left flank. Nuno Mendes tries a cross, chance for a shot! Has another go! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Gundogan. Oh, no joy this time. Ruben Dias. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Looking for the run. And instinctively gets big. It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, super ball! Real chance! And he hits the net! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
After 28 minutes is number 14.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And that's a dangerous ball. Germany are looking to go forward now. Now it's Musiala. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. João Palhinha. Antonio Silva. Now it's Rafael Leao. Mendes gets into some space.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mendes gets across to intercept that. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Mendes could try cutting inside here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Matches Nunes just loves to go forward whenever he can. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gundogan. No, it's not getting there. João Neves. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's half-time here. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will...
Here we go again. And it's Mendes. Mendes charging forward down that flank. Bruno Mendes elects to cross. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. It's Trincao. And it's Vitinha. Vitz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rafael Leao. And he's been shifted off it. And that's gone loose. Cross flung in towards the middle. Schlotterbeck can get it clear. Vitz. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. He's looking wide. The ball goes in. This is their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vert really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ruben Diaz. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pavlovic. Now it's Musiala. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Mendes has created one goal already. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely shaped ball. Wits! Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gundogan. The ball's gone astray. And they can counter here. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vitinha. And it's Mendes. He's picked his way through. And he's gone backward here. Now João Neves. And it's Vitinha. Backward it goes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's opted for the long pass. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. And João Palhinha. Nuno Mendes. And Portugal can counter-attack here. There's a sharp little ball here. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And reclaimed it in a trice.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Driving forward. Is there any support? He might not. Goes for a shot! No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few seconds.
Oh. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Opts for safety. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two, and he shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's picked his way through, crosses it in here, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. João Neves. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Schlotterbeck. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Musiala. Antonio Silva does really well to win the ball there. Portugal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's crossed into the middle. Rudiger tries to clear. Chance here to counter. Vitinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafa Silva. Threads one in. Incoming delivery, terrific header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He rises! And he's there to get it away. Can he get on the end of this? Rafa Silva. Nuno Mendes. Now Ruben Dias. Matheus Nunes. And it's Silva. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? They've played it short. Germany are looking to go forward now. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Silva. Nice control. Chooses to go back. And he's had a hit! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Marcou para Portugal. Aos 43 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 6.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Picked out brilliant. It's Gundogan! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. This possibly the last play of the half. Musiala! Oh, it's come off the upright. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive.
Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Keeper's dealt with that. In again. And he's taking no chances there. Musiala takes control of it and he's on the move. Ruben Dias. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Defending of the desperate variety. He's tried one! That's got him rattled.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Portugal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
It's a searching pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. João Neves, given the lift of his goal. And it's Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substituição para Portugal.
Corner number 2 then.
Número 17. Número 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 21. Número 22.
And it's been taken short.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Pedro Neto with the delivery. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Ramos. Time and again they are repelled. This might spell danger. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Gonzalo Ramos. Andrick.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gonzalo Ramos. Nicely spread. He's on it, can he get away? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Pedro Neto plays it short. Germany have the chance to go the other way. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Ramos. Pedro Neto. Now this could be a chance. Looks across and plays it in. Danger averted for now. A probing pass. Nicely worked. Cleared away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nicely aimed pass. Portugal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh no, what has happened here? That's very neat. Pavlovic gets over and intercepts. And there's his chance to lead the counter. João Neves. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Germany have it back and can go again. Brandt. Now it's Havertz. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And time is up. Portugal are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. João Neves voted man of the match, and deservedly so.